Turf is a relatively new phenomenon, and it has a huge effect on society from many, many different aspects of it. It, of course, started maybe 50 years ago at the Houston Astrodome, and it was used inside because you couldn't grow grass inside. But it's now moved outside, and it's having a huge effect on people. And the interesting part about it is the confusion that there is between people. Everybody understands that live turf and natural or artificial turf are different, and it's like, duh, you don't have to mow it and water it. But are people making the switch to artificial turf without finding all of the aspects about it? And in fact, they are. Artificial turf, actually, once you learn a little bit about it, is more like a floor than a turf or a field. A live field that we have here in this grass has many environmental benefits. It gives off oxygen, it recycles or purifies rainwater that falls on it, and it also is a cooler place to play. So if we want to talk about artificial turf and the kind of things that you should know if you're actually considering it, you have to look at several different areas. Turf surfaces on a sunny day can be 60 to 80 degrees hotter than natural turf, which can be rather difficult and stressful to the players that are playing on it. Another issue has to do with traction. Most everybody agrees there's better traction with artificial turf. That's good news and bad news. Good news is good traction, bad news is good traction, because in contact sports, when there's contact between players, then the knee and the joints can give instead of the turf giving. When you see a sports program and chunks of turf are kicked up, whether it be soccer or football, that's actually good because the turf is giving instead of people's knee. Anybody who wants to know more, there happens to be an independent clearinghouse. It's actually started by a guy who doesn't like artificial turf, but what he's done is he has collected sites and published things of people who've had problems with it. And that website is synturf.org. That's synturf.org. Very important to read to educate yourself or anyone else about artificial turf. Leaves that we see here are what the players walk on, and people mistakenly think that's what they play on, but what they really play on is the underground and the root part of it.